Good morning, children. We go ahead with the next topic of the lesson, planning for development. So, as you know, a major task for the newly formed independent country, India, was to develop its economy that was devastated and ruined by the Britishers. Now, the most important step was to create a robust economy, and it was important to develop infrastructure and take necessary steps to eradicate poverty and build a modern technical industrial country. Now, how are we going to achieve this? So, in 1950, the government set up a body called a Planning Commission, which today now it is called as Niti Aayog. Now, why was this set up? This was set up so that it would help to design and execute suitable policies for economic development. And once this body was set up, they started working on how they are going to go about achieving economic development. So they came up with the plan that the country must develop with the concept of mixed economy model. Now, what was this mixed economy model? Which means that the participation of both public, that is the government, state here means government, and private sectors means the individuals or industrialists must work together in increasing production and generating jobs. With this only our country could achieve economic rise and people will start earning, so their living will increase. This was the first priority after we got independence. The Planning Commission came out with another concept of 5-year plans. Now, what are these 5-year plans? It is a plan that was made for the country for the next, what the country is going to achieve, and decide what kind of development will take place in the next 5 years. It means focus was to effectively use the resources that were available in the country. So the first 5-year plan, which was formed in 1951 to 1956, focused on reducing poverty and boosting agriculture. And the second one, that is from 1956 to 61, focused on development of heavy industries such as steel and on building large dams. But this approach of the second 5-year plan had many strong supporters also, but there were many people who criticized this plan. Now, the critics for the second-year plan, there were quite a few of them. Some felt that the government should have put more emphasis on agriculture. Some argued that they have neglected primary education, where primary education is very, very important. Some believed that they have not taken into account the environmental concerns, because building of industries would lead into environmental hazards. And one of the most vocal critic was Miraben, and she, who was a disciple of Mahatma Gandhi, she decided and wrote that science and machinery may get huge returns for the time being, but ultimately it will come to dissolution. That means it will lead to ill health. Okay, science can make huge incomes, but after later on, if we do not maintain the nature's balance, we will not be able to live a healthy and normal, decent life. That is what she emphasized on. Miraben was the daughter of a British admiral. Her real name was Magdalen Shade. She left England to live and work with Mahatma Gandhi, and she devoted her life to human development and advancement, and worked on Gandhian principles, and took part in the freedom struggle. She was also awarded the Padma Vibhushan in 1932.